What is good, cool kids? Happy Friday, June 9th. It is 11:46 in the morning. We just got back from yard sales. What did we go to, like 10 yard sales today? A pretty decent day for yard sales. Again, I'm always, I guess, expecting less now because of the weather situation that's happening here and how it's summer and it's supposed to be a slowdown here for yard sales. But for a Friday, I'm very happy with the amount of stuff that we got. We have one tote, two tote, 3 boxes, and then all of this stuff as well. So we did pretty good. I got these finally. Padilla mugs. Talked about this quite a bit already. I sold them multiple times already, but people always wanted too much money, so I could never bought them. First I'm buying them. I got $2. I paid $2 for 5 of them. Plus I got this Fenton art piece. I got this really cool like vintage planner as well. On top of that, I got another 2 days in a row of some Dave Ramsey stuff. So the Junior Adventures Kids Bank from Dave Ramsey. And I think these are my favorite find of the day. Now I'm debating about keeping them for myself. This is a signed HBK Shawn Michaels card, a signed Stone Cold Steve Austin picture on card, and a signed Sable picture on card. $5 each for those. They were super sick. In here is boxes full of vintage plush. I got 3 boxes full of them, including a bunch of Arthur, DW, Binky, all the Arthur characters, Clifford and his friends, Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, The Grinch, all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff in there. In here, we got more of the vintage plush down there. Plus, I paid $50 for this. It's a Clover card reader. It's one of those things like you see at the stores that reads cards and you can pay with it. It's missing the power cord, but the guy assured me that it works. Finger crossed that it does. $50, you need to buy a power cord, test it. It will probably sell for $200 if it does work, so that's worth the risk for me. Danny also at the same sale, I bought a remote for $1 from them. And all those games, he had $5 on all of them. There's like 12 games, and it was $5 for all, and it was still there at like 11 a.m. I don't know how, but got that. Then here we got some more plush. We got some Squirtle, Tickle Me Elmo. We got a Woody, a brand new puzzle, and some more hubcaps. Becoming the hubcap guy. I couldn't say no to those. Those were $25 for 4 of them. I could probably sell them for $300-400 easy. Then over here, got some more Power 56 and some things to clean my hats with. I'm gonna attempt this weekend to clean my hats in the dishwasher with those things. Let you guys know how it works. Some people told me it's a good idea, some people told me it's a bad idea. We'll see. I have a lot of dirty hats though that need to be cleaned. So I'll start with the cheaper ones, the ones I don't care about too much. We'll test them through. If it works, doesn't damage the hat, we'll run the other ones through it, because I have legit probably 30-40 hats that need to be cleaned, and some of them are like $100 hats each. So definitely need to get on working on that. So really good yard selling, really good day yard selling. I had breakfast with my family in the morning. I said goodbye to them and they left. They left right after me. So they're gone. I'm back by myself in the empty house. I don't know when I want to see him next, to be honest. I have no clue when I'm going to see him next. We've been really good at seeing each other every single month, whether I go there or they come here. But I don't know what's going to happen in July or August, to be honest. It's going to be crazy busy here. I already have other people planning to come down and stay with me. So I have very limited weekends where I actually can go back. So I don't know what's going to happen in July or August. But we'll see. We will see. I don't want to think too far ahead there. So they're gone. I'm going to go have lunch right now. Beautiful part about when mom leaves, your fridge is stocked. I mean, guys, I have food for days. This is all food. This is all food. Down there is food. Down there is food. Plus, my freezer has food that she made for me as well. So I'm gonna be stocked on food for a while. That's for sure. I'm gonna be stocked on food for a good old time. I don't have to go debt wise. I don't have to go and really prep many meals for myself for a while as well, because a lot of it's pre-made. Like I think I have at least a week worth of food available for me to consume. So that's great. We're gonna go have some lunch. Then we're gonna go to UPS. I have one thing going to UPS today. It's the big vacuum, which is right here. That's gonna go UPS. Go check the P.O. box. Gonna come back home and probably start listing. Don't really have much time to log it today. Start listing. USPS didn't come for their packages yet. They're still there. Start listing because I have an interview today at I think 5 my time or 6 my time, 5 her time for my podcast. I have a new episode that's due on Sunday for my podcast. So we're having an interview today with you guys might not know her, but she's awesome. 5 my time, 4 central. Okay, so 5 my time, 5 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. her time. Her name is Ren. She has 2 channels: Out the Box Thrift on YouTube and Living Large with L Crew. Awesome human being. She lives in Chicago. She's a part-time thrifter, reseller. She has a traveling channel, so she probably has a lot of stories to share. So I'm excited to hear her side of the story and get her on the flip side. The flip side is going to be a good idea because it's going to be a combination of people with huge channels and people with smaller channels. So for example, like I've had Amber, who's a big channel. I think she's like 27,000 subscribers. I had a lot of Josh, has like 20,000 on YouTube. I had Gorgeous that has like 100,000 on TikTok, like big personality channels. I'm gonna have people like Ren on there, who doesn't have a big following, but still is just as awesome. It'll be a good idea to give her a little platform to expose herself and show the people who she is. So excited to do that with Ren tonight. That's at 5 p.m. my time. That's 5 hours from now. So we have a lot to do until then. So we're plugging along, doing some listings, doing some laundry of like all the bed sheets and stuff. As well, we went to UPS, came back from USPS. One big surprise so far is this right here. I mean, these guys are so like hit and miss. It's kind of crazy. But if you get them for cheap, always pick them up, man. Department 56. This is a Snowy Hills Hospital. Paid $5 for this today at the same yard sale as those mugs. And that Fenton piece, the mug that I got for $2, Fenton I got for $1. I paid $11 total, so that was $9. Oh yeah, then I got this. I think I got this there for $2, so that's 5, 7, 8, 10. Then I got the 2 things I'm using to wash hats right now for $1 as well. They're in here. So I paid $11 total. I realized, so when I was at the sale, there was a guy that got there before me. It was I got to find a good name for these guys. If you guys can give me a good name for them. I call them Search and Destroys. I call them Quick Scope resellers, where they go, hey, you got video games? No? All right, I'm out. Hey, you got this? No? Oh, okay, I'm out. Some of them go and give a list like the American Pickers. Hey, do you have video games? Do you have trains? Do you have logos? Do you have Legos? Do you have electronics? Do you have radios? Do you have agriculture? They legit name off 10 things and then say no, then delete. I cannot no offense, again, if that's you want to do you, I physically cannot stand us. I do not like those people. If that's you, that could be you. But for me, I just go there and I just laugh. Laugh because first of all, I think it's super lazy. Again, that upset. If that's you and you're upset, that's fine with me. I think that is such a lazy way to do it. Go and actually pick a sale, people. Just go and pick a sale. If they have video games, look for the video games. If they have Legos, look for the Legos. Stop taking the easy way out and thinking you're smarter and think you're smart. It's so annoying. Anyways, this guy was here, one of those guys, and again, it's run by old ladies. There was nothing but glass and sheets at the sale. Why in the world would they have video games, especially vintage video games I was looking for? And again, know your market, but whatever. He left. He left, and I found this amazing stuff, including those mugs there. I could buy stuff for $100. That Christmas villaging that sold for $90, plus other stuff. So, but I learned that some of my competition was at the yard sale before me today as well. So I know Heidi Pickingilla was there and she cleaned out. So she did really good, and then I still got some really good stuff after her as well. So anyways, I got that there for $5, sold for $90. I'm listing it for $90 or for $100. I don't remember. I think I'm listing it for $90 because mine has a little chip. But this thing had the original box and everything. I saw sold comps in the $125 range with the foam in the box. So because this is a good one. Stony Hills Hospital. I just pick up any Department 56 if I can get $5 for it. If I can get it for $5 or less, which I got it for here. So I'm glad that was a good one. Glad that was a good one. But that was but we call those accidents. We call those good accidents in the business because I had no clue it was worth 90. I just knew I liked Department 56, and it is what it is. And those accidents happen a lot more than you think. A lot of the stuff that you guys see me pick up that is like happens to be worth a lot of money, I have no clue it's worth a lot of money when I buy it. I really don't. But they say, hey, give me $2 for that, $3 for that. I will buy it, and then sometimes those things are worth 100. And then also in those items, I get a lot of comments saying how I am the scum of the earth, knowing that that item is worth $100. I don't give it $2. I really don't. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart, guys. I'm definitely not that smart. Anyways, now that I've upset a bunch of people, we're back to listing. We're back to listing. I grabbed another box of plush, box of vintage plush over here. Plus, we'll do this Dan Ramsey's bank, and we'll do this vintage puzzle. And this is all the plush that we got here. We're gonna list as well. All right, next batch done. I'm gonna keep showing you guys surprises during the day of things that shocked me. This plush right here. So I always know that some random off show PBS characters do well, right? So this is a Eden Binky plush. Binky is one of my favorite Arthur characters from the show Arthur. I've sold plenty of Arthur characters. I sold DW in the past, I sold Arthur in the past. Binky's a side character, right? So probably not as many of him were made as of Arthur or DW, or even like probably Buster, right? Buster, the thing. So I figured when I saw him, probably was good. I don't think he's gonna be this good though. So the regulars, the DWs, the Arthurs, I sell for about $20, $15 to $20. Binky has sold comps in from $69 to $89 on eBay. Right now there's only 2 of them listed for $89. They're both listed for $89. I listed mine for $85. I think I paid $2 or $3 for them today. There we go. There's so I guess the bolo here for you guys is Binky from Eden plush. But then the big lesson here is when you're out there looking which plush sells, find the ones from the shows you may have never heard of, or a character from, or find something from a show you heard of, but the character isn't as good. So for example, like I said, like that. Or let's say if we're doing like Disney, if we're doing something like Disney, no. There's tons of Mickey Mouses, there's tons of Minnie Mouses. Let's see, what would there not be that much of? Like maybe like a Sebastian from Little Mermaid, right? Maybe that's not a popular character. Or maybe like a random hyena from Lion King, or something like that. Like a side character that not that many stuff was made of, but has a following, and that would do good. So very happy with those. Very happy with how that's going. We got a couple a listing. We're going through all the plush. We're gonna have one more box left of plush to list from that school auction, and I think we're gonna be done with everything that was there. I believe my dishwasher has just finished, so we're gonna see together how these hats look. See, they look, it's a thing they're probably gonna have to dry. They're very hot. Didn't really get clean much. Still looks pretty filthy on the inside. So I don't know how that's supposed to get cleaned, but the outside does look a lot better. It's very wet. This one wasn't that dirty on the outside. The outside looks pretty good. Again, the inside is still pretty filthy. So I don't know if I'm supposed to use water or whatever, but you guys guess I will wait to do more batches until you guys see this video, and comment below if I need to use some kind of soap, I need to use detergent or whatever with it. How does that work? Let me know. So we're continuing to plug along with the listings. Over $600 right now in total for the day. Just listed these guys right here. These are the Padilla, awesome, just unbelievable. I call them sexy because look at these mugs that I bought today for $2. I talked to what I call her, the mug queen. I have any mug questions, I take them to her. She goes by Bob, my friend Bob Buys, here on YouTube and on Instagram, about if I should list them as separately or as a set, because I don't have the stand. It's kind of hard to sell them as a set when you don't have the stackable stand to put them on. So I was very leaning to listing them separately as replacement mugs, and that's what she told me to do as well. That's what she recommended, to list them separately with volume pricing and with volume shipping. So listed them for $20 each with volume pricing. So if people buy 2, they get a special discount. If they buy 3, they get a special discount. To buy 4, they get a special discount. And then volume shipping, you guys can change that in your shipping policy. So I have $9 shipping on my mugs. So, but then I have $4 for each additional shipping. So if they buy 2 mugs, shipping for them is $13. If they buy 3 mugs, shipping for them is $17, so on and so forth. So people that wanna, so like what happens is, let's say somebody breaks a mug, instead of them going, dropping $100 plus another set, they can just come to mine and buy one of the mugs from me. Or let's say they have a set of 4, but they want a set of 6. Oh, they need 2 more. Boom. Instead of go buying a set of 4 for $100, you can go again to me, buy one for $20. And I'm very happy with that. That's $100 in value there in those those mugs for $5. There's $100 in value there, because there's 5 mugs I pay $2 for. They can turn make $100 off. So that's gonna be awesome ROI. What's that ROI? 10x is 50x, right? Because 10x is 20 times 5, yeah, 50x my money. We take those. So that's the last thing I listed. We're still plugging away pretty good. It is what, 2 something, right? 2:54. So I have my interview in 2 hours with Ren, and we're doing good. We have a box of plush I just took in there that I'm gonna list next. Besides that, we have this thing that I need to buy the cord for. I can't sell it as is. I gotta test that. A set of books that I bought for $5. This Fenton piece, I might have to cheat and text a picture to Tim see what he wants, what he wants to call it. These guys I'm still debating on keeping, so I don't think I'm gonna list them as of yet. And then in here we just have a bunch of video games, a what do you call it, Milwaukee tool, 2 toys, and set of what's it called? That's what it's called. Paul words, hubcaps. That's the word. So, and that's pretty much everything is listed from today. From yesterday, we have a KitchenAid with the accessories that needs to be listed, and the 2 shoes that are not dry. That will be all from yesterday that has to go. So if we can knock all that out today, all of today's stuff and yesterday's stuff that can be listed, that'd be freaking fantastic. That would be awesome. So, especially because I bought a lot yesterday and today. So if we can get those 2 knocked out and then go into tomorrow fresh kinda with stuff, it's gonna set me up good for the next couple weeks, where I'm gonna be again busy working and getting my groove back with the listings and preparing myself for summer. So usually, I don't think I mentioned this yet on this channel ever, because right now what we're going into as resellers is called a summer slowdown. It's usually June to August. During this time, the sales usually slow down quite a bit for most of the resellers, for lots of reasons. Main reason is that a lot of people are using their money that they would use to shop, are using it now to save on vacations. They go to vacation to spend money that way. A lot of people are outside, not really on eBay as much, and a lot of factors go into it. And usually from June to August, until it's like back to school shopping day, there's a big slowdown when it comes to sales. What I have been always combating that with is that when summer slowdown is happening, I list a little more than I usually list to combat that, and then when I do that, it doesn't affect me as much. So for example, last July, which is usually the slowest slowest month ever, I made a post about it. I don't remember what I did, to be honest, but I know I made a post about it. I just gotta scroll and find that post. I don't make many posts on Instagram, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. million. It's pretty cool to go scroll back and see all my milestones. That's where I bought the Papa Shot game. Here we go. I decided to take summer Slowdown crazy, so I had this crazy idea to list 50 items a day, and it resulted in my best month ever. Okay, so yeah, so last July, I listed 50 items every single day. And I had my best July. I had my best month ever. Not just best July ever, but my best month ever reselling. Now, that was crazy. 50 items a day is a lot. That was a lot to list. I'm not doing that not doing that this month. Not doing that this month. I don't think I'll have, I think I'll run out of inventory, to be honest. That's be one of my biggest problems, is I'm not buying as much as I bought last year. I was buying, I did auction houses last year, I did storage units last year. I had tons of inventory. If I do that challenge here, I think I would last a week, and that would be it. I wouldn't have any more items after that. So we're not doing that going into this July, that's for sure. But we are gonna do the goal. We are doing the 500, but we are still gonna be combating summer slowdown. So we're doing 500 all month of June a day, and then we're doing 550 all month in July. We're gonna do 600 all month in August. That's kind of the plan I have. That's 600, but that's 600 for the days that I'm here, that I'm in this house, not that I'm traveling or where I'm going somewhere on vacation or whatever. The days that I'm here and here alone, another part, like now somebody comes visits me or whatever, but the days that I'm here alone, we're gonna put that effort in. And my ASP is climbing. I'm selling things that are high value, so it's not that much work. Right now my ASP is about $30. That's ASP's average sale price. So $30 to get to 500 is about 20 listings. 20 listings a day is very doable. It's not 50. For 550 a day, maybe you'll be 21, 22 listings. For 600 a day, it might be 24, 25 listings. Again, very doable. It's half what I was doing last year. So definitely doable. And then sometimes you'll get stuff like this that sells for like 200, and that's half your work right there. Or this that sells for like 200, and that's like half your work right there. And this also encourages me to go out there and find these better items and take the risks. Like in the past, I'd be afraid to spend 50 bucks on something like this, you know what I mean? But now I'm more willing I have more, experience, and I'm more willing to take those risks. So we're doing that. We're gonna do that. Anyways, I was just talking to you guys for 8 minutes, and I really don't know what the whole point of that was, but hopefully somebody learned something from that. Oh man. Anyways, all right, so you guys heard it here first. Ren's a jerk. She's the worst. She dished me today. Just kidding. She did get last month tickets to the Grateful Dead concert tonight. So interview with Paul or a Grateful Dead concert. I would pick Grateful Dead as well. So, so we're gonna move our interview to Monday instead of today. So now I need a guest for Sunday. Thankfully, my boy Ray, National Flippers, came in clutch, and we're gonna do an interview with him tomorrow, so I can have that episode for Sunday, and then we'll do Ren's episode for Wednesday of next week. So no problem there. No big deal. Evening is kind of opening up, so we'll see. Right now I'm gonna stop listing and go and edit the vlog for tomorrow, so we have that. I'm gonna take some few friends, see if they want to do something tonight. We'll see. Maybe we'll go out and have some fun. Okay, video is done. It is rendering. He's gonna have to title it and thumbnail. We cut up even more because again, put in 2 days into that one. It's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. This video is from Tuesday and Wednesday. So 1, 2, like 3 days in between from when it happened to when it's gonna come out. And then the next vlog is already over here on Tuesday, so we're gonna be probably from Thursday and Friday, so that could be like 5 days behind. But again, I'm very happy to be in this little bubble of like space, 5 to 3 days since after it happened. Again, I want to be ideally a week, and we cut up way past that, so that is very good. It's 5:20 right now. I just finished doing all my laundry. I am a tad bit tired, I'm gonna lie, a tad bit tired. So I'm gonna probably lay down. If a nap happens, a nap happens. If I just watch a movie, I watch a movie. But I worked hard. Time to relax a little bit. Oh, that could be actually my friends texting me about tonight. Let's see, I did text them about some plans. We'll see. And that's Amber Resale is just bragging about her awesome yard sales. Oh dang, she got some awesome stuff. Ugly Christmas sweaters, Aria boots. Let's go, Amber. If you're watching, let's go, Amber. I love seeing my friends succeed, you know? So when people send me awesome things they find at yard sales, I love to see it. All right, so we took a nap. It felt good. We're up again now. I feel like I want to continue to work. I'm not going to go out today. Nobody's doing anything. I do want to go to the gym later as well, so that might happen. It's 8 o'clock right now. We'll see. Then I'm going to work till 9, and we'll see where it goes. I do want to answer a quick question somebody asked me about how I know where to find my items. Like how do I know where to find them? So for example, you can do it on the phone too, but it's going to be a lot harder. But on your listings, on your eBay, right next to where it is, you have a custom label SKU. I think a lot of people already know about this, but label SKU, and in it you can put where the item is located. For example, I listed this dog planner, it's in the office. Memory sticks is in the office. The bows is on my wire rack. LR stands for living room, and then I have a bunch of bins. So I have bin A, bin B, bin G. I have a bunch of boxes out there called garage. So wherever I put them, there is garage 11. Shelf means bookshelf. Again, that's all my manuals are on the bookshelf. Then I have custom labels for my items. Like I have a sushi bin in my bedroom. I have a Lost World bin in my bedroom. I have a Wawa bin in my bedroom. White cabinet is just simply this white cabinet. That's what that one stands for. So there we go. I utilize the custom SKU a lot, and whenever something gets put somewhere, I put it in there, and I put the SKU on there, and then I know. So for example, like if it will say shelf, I know it's on the shelf. VG, that's video games, it just goes there. It's really good for me. That's gonna be really good as well. That for example, if let's say in the future I'm going somewhere and there's somebody here that can put orders for me, and they have a custom label SKU, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to find something. In the past, I'm so tired. In the past, in my warehouse, I just kind of knew where everything was. I didn't have a custom SKU sheet, but here I'm trying to make a habit out of. I'm here when everything is not in the warehouse. Everything was out in the open. It was all on the shelves. I could kind of see where everything was. Here it's kind of not like that. Like for example, in my garage, it's all in boxes. These are the garage boxes I'm talking about. Garage 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No, 24. There's only 24 boxes, right? So it's kind of hard for me to remember which of these garage boxes I put something in, but that's what the SKU is for. And then over here are my bins. I talked about this already. Bins is where my medium-sized items are. So I have bin AA, BB, bin A, B, C, D, blah, 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 all the way out to I and J. That's where my medium stuff is. Again, it's all closed, so I don't see what's there. All my plush and stuffed animals I have in those bins right there. They're also all skewed. Again, also all closed. So again, I can't see or anything. So that's the power to SKU. That's why I SKU things, and makes it a lot easier for me to find. And then once again, how the items end up in those SKUs is that every time I ship, so every time I list, I have a couple bins in my office, like right here, all this stuff I listed today, right? And then when I go to pack orders, and let's say something from garage 4 sells, I take that item from garage 4, pull it on my order shelf, and then I now have space in garage 4 for a new item. I go to my office, see what can fit into that space, put it in garage 4 and SKU it, and then the circle of life, of reselling life here in Affiliate Flipper House continues. So there you go. There is your answer to that question. Okay, it's much later in the day on Friday, We finished with 782 listings. Also cross-posted all those items onto Mercari and to Poshmark, so I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, these 2 heavy listing days haven't resulted in that many sales yet. Had actually a really slow day today, one of my slowest days ever. Hopefully we'll do like a 180 tomorrow and we'll get some sales coming, but we'll see. Right now I am off to bed. I'm super tired. I have planned out my yard today for tomorrow. I'm going to Fort Myers. I haven't been to Fort Myers in a while, but there's 2 church sales there, pretty close to each other. So I'm gonna hit up those. I'm gonna have the two sales. I'm gonna go to some yard sales in the area. Wish me luck. See you guys in the morning. What is good, cool kids? Happy Saturday, and boy, it's late on Saturday. It's 6 p.m. when I am coming to you guys. I left early this morning for Fort Myers. Went to a bunch of yard sales there. I got lunch in Fort Myers. I came back. Took like a little nap after the yard sales because I was a little tired, and then we recorded an episode just now for the podcast with Ray, and we finished that, and it's now 6 p.m. So I haven't listed anything yet. I'm gonna hit my goal. I don't have anything to do the rest of the day, so we're gonna be listing. We're gonna be listing the rest of the day, so that's not a problem. Yard sales today were meh at best. Meh at best. I legit got 1, 2 totes of stuff and a couple of things here and there. But compared to Thursday or Friday, this was the worst day. And it sucks because I think I made the right choices of which ones to hit first. It just, they weren't good. So like I said yesterday, there was 3 fundraiser sales. 2 of them were rummage sales, and 1 of them was advertised as just a fundraiser sale. So the 2 rummage sales, 1 of them had ads everywhere. Facebook, Craigslist, Marketplace, all the treasure maps, everywhere, right? And the other one I only saw on the GSALR map. I didn't even see it on the treasure map. I didn't see it on Facebook. I didn't see it on Craigslist. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the one that's least advertised. They have less competition there, and they're both rummage sales, right? So I can go to the other one afterwards. And the beautiful part about the one that was least advertised, it was like 4 minutes away from the other fundraiser sale. So I'm like, ooh, I can hit both of those before I go to the big one, before I go to the one that's advertised everywhere. So I was technically right. The first rummage sale and the second fundraiser sale had nobody there. I was the first person at both of those sales. At the rummage sale, which really wasn't a rummage sale, it was a yard sale. It wasn't indoors or a church or anything like that. By the time I was already paying, people started showing up. And then at the fundraiser sale, I was the first one there. And when I left, nobody still showed up. But they just didn't have anything. They just legit didn't have anything. At the first rummage sale, I bought 2 mugs and this Starbucks. It was $1.50. I gave them $6.50 because it was going to like a mission trip or something like that, so I get them extra. Second one, I legit bought like 2 things there as well for $2. I gave her a 10. Again, just because it was going to like a red, white, and blue thing. So I feel like I made the right choice, but going there first because it was gonna be less competition, but it just didn't have anything good. And then I went finally to that church sale third, and it was already all picked over. I got there like 8:40. The sales started at 8. I still managed to find a Bose media soundbar for $10 with the remote. I think it's like $100 piece there. So some people missed that, but all the shoes were picked over, the baseball bats, the clubs, all that stuff was picked through. So somebody probably did pretty good who got there first, but it wasn't me. Besides that, it was just a lot of yard sales didn't have anything good. I showed some pictures today on how my yard sales were going. Somebody was trying to sell Bobby and Brooks clothes, which I think is sold like a Dollar General, for $10 used. Those are the prices I was seeing today. Nautica shirts for $10 I sold today. Off-brand purses, no brand purses even, not just off-brand purses, no brand at all in purses, $10. It wasn't a good day in Fort Myers, I'm gonna be honest. Still got 2 things full of inventory. I got a nice chrome waffle maker over here. We got some Hallmark ornaments. Got this really cool Dale Earnhardt jacket. It's pretty cool. It needs to get cleaned. It's pretty dirty, so I want to try to clean it up. But I paid $10 for it. Should be pretty good. That bunch of random stuff. Got pink putter and stuff. It wasn't terrible, but compared to the last 2 days, I would say it's pretty bad. But I guess the good news is that I didn't buy that much, that if I'm going to continue hitting my daily goal, this stuff is I'm going to go through this stuff really fast, and which means I can hit my death pile items pretty quick as well. Speaking of death pile, I had a bunch of cabbage patch in my death pile that I didn't get to list. I sold a bunch of them to Daily Cabbage, so we did that yesterday too. So that today I went to UPS, dropped that off. So yeah, that was a yard sale day. Had a really fun interview with Ray, a national flipper. That's going up tomorrow. We did that, and now we're gonna have some dinner. I have chicken gizzards ready to go that my mom made me right here. We're gonna have these, and then from now until the end of the day, I'm gonna probably start working on the podcast. So it just means we're gonna download it and start uploading it, so it's ready for tomorrow. And we're just gonna list. That's the plan. We're gonna hit our goal. I don't see us going way past our goal, just based on how of a late start we got. Like I said, it's already past 6 p.m., but we will still hit it. We'll definitely still hit it. It's 10 a.m. It's 10 p.m. now. We have hit our listing goal. We have 563. I don't know if I'm going to continue to list, or I'm going to call it a night. I am watching Top Chef finale, and there's still like some ends left, but I don't know. I feel kind of like done. So we'll see. Did hit our goal, 563. Listed all the hallmark ornaments from today. That was like 10 of them there. Listed some miscellaneous stuff like I bought a waffle maker, the Nordic pan, the books that I bought today, some other small miscellaneous stuff. But the big thing was this statue right here. This is a Cheyenne Frederick Remington statue. This thing took a lot of research to figure out, because it says Chesapeake Reproductions. I'm not sure if the bases are production, the statues are reproduction, or what. And then it's hard to find out the value of the statue as what I have. So it's kind of hard to put a price on it. But from what I've looked into, like 250 to 350 is kind of what they're going for. So we labeled it at 300, and we called it good. I paid $40 for that earlier this year. The reason why I listed it so late is because this thing kind of fell off. I'm not sure when it fell off, but the tip of it fell off when I was bringing it over here. And I had Papa G, my dad, kind of repair it with some super glue and other stuff. It looks really good now. So spear looks great. So it's fixed, listed 300, best offers on. We'll see I guess what we get for it. But if it was the original, there's like sold comps on Wharf Point for $18,000 for that statue. If that wasn't the original. So like that's like the highest. There's the next one thing is like $14,000. There's a bunch in the $1,000 to $4,000 range of these guys. So this is kind of why I want to learn categories like this. Just in case I do come across something like that in the future, I know what to look for. Videos are both uploading for tomorrow. The podcasts are edited, they're both titled, they're thumbnailed, they're both getting put up, so that part is done too. Technically, all my job for the day is done. I just sold some ASIC shoes, nice, and I feel like I'm good to go to sleep if I want to. I am pretty tired, so we could do that. Well, that is definitely a possibility I'm thinking about taking. So, so we'll see. I'm gonna probably go finish off the Top Chef episode, and then go to bed and leave the rest of this for tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning.